Hey everybody! Okay, so I have some exciting news for you today. By the way, I'm using this new video thing on my computer called YouCam. The color is way better, and look at this fun border. So exciting. Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit today about where we're at for our end of year goals, what we need to do for this month, and what prizes and benefits and things like that are available to you in moving up and working your business. Okay. We have some crazy awesome goals. So I want to update you first on where we're at currently. So I know that previously we were really set on finishing million this year. Okay. So million's a bit of a stretch. Okay. Just where the unit size is at and whatnot. And it was a really awesome shot, but with completing 300,000 last year, million was a huge leap. So where we are looking good to finish at is 500,000. Okay, so 500,000 is still an awesome finish because it's significantly higher than where we were last year. But also on top of finishing 500,000, we're still a top unit, which means that we still have the ability to have other people that are top directors, nationals, trip directors, $1 million directors all come into our conferences and whatnot because it puts our unit at a higher level. Okay. So with that being said, we still have a lot of work to do. Okay. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what needs to happen and how you can play a role. So I've broken it down into two different things. One is the number of STAR consultants that we have between now and the end of the seminar year. Okay. The other thing I've broken it down to is the number of new people that we would like to join our Happy Pink Bubble between now and the end of the seminar year. Okay. So first off, we need to have 25 stars. Okay. 25 star consultants. So we already have one. I'm already a star. So now we need 24. So 24 people becoming star consultants. Okay. The next thing is that we need to have 60 new women or men come into the company between now and the end of June. Okay. Sounds like a big number, totally doable. And the reason why I have it separated out into between new and stars is because that's literally how you see growth in Mary Kay. That's how you can track it. Okay. So that being said, I need to know who wants to move up in their business and then become stars and whatnot. I have prizes for you. Okay. This is not like you're just working for free. Okay. So I actually have a whole bunch of coach wristlets. Okay. Where when you become a star consultant, you get a coach wristlet. When you bring in a qualified team member, you also get a coach wristlet. So think about it. If you already know you're becoming a star and you want to be a team leader and you get, that's potentially getting 6 coach wristlets there alone if you need 5 new team members. Okay. So I'm going to show you the little paper that I made the other day to track. Okay. So you have to decide how many, where you want your name to be on here, and if you're adding new people, where you want them to be on here. So, ta-da! Okay, so this is our stars. So we need 25, okay? And then this is our new, and we need 60, okay? So if you have some people that you know want to get started in Mary Kay and they just haven't, now is the perfect time. Okay, there's no better time than now. They're going to help you potentially get a coach wristlet, and when they come in, if they add a qualified team member or become a star, they get coach wristlets too. So coach wristlets all around. The other thing is that, whoo, there goes my paper. The other thing is that I want to go over the STAR program. Okay, so I have some really fun boards that my assistant made to be able to help you guys track towards STAR. Okay, so this is one of them. Okay, how fun is this, right? Oop, I'm in one of the bubbles. Okay, so it has all the different prizes, all the different levels, and it starts at 600. Okay, starts at 600 because people that hit 600 are still able to hit star, right? It doesn't matter where you are right now. You might have 0 and you can still hit star. So that's a great way to be able to track. Sorry, I had to itch my foot. That's a great way to be able to track to know where you're at for star and where you want to land and what prize you want to get. The reason why I have it that you can get a coach wristlet with a qualified team member is because it directly relates to star. So when you have a qualified team member come in, which means their initial order within their first 2 months is $600, it could be cumulative or altogether, you get a star bump. Okay, which means that when you hit 1800 for your star level, when you have team members come in that are qualified, it bumps you to the next star level. So say you're at an 1800 and you bring in 3 people that become either their initial order is 600 or more, maybe they do inventory, you're going to bump way up to the $3,600 level. And now you have a whole bunch of different other prizes that you can take advantage of and get excited about. So that's really why the Coach for Slip program is with qualified consultants, because it's only in everybody's best interest. When they come in at least 600 or more, they get the free products from the company. And we want everyone to be able to benefit from every amount of free product they can. Okay, whatever you can get for free in this company means that it's not out of your pocket and it's pure profit. So if you can get an additional $200 in free product, that's $200 in pure profit, right? So the other thing is tracking for reds. Okay, currently we have one red jacket, which is Amy Alexander, and she is gonna like fly up this red jacket path. But here's the thing is we need more red jackets, like a lot more red jackets. You guys get excited about having 3+ people on your team that are working, right? So what happens is when you have those people, you get to order a red jacket from the company, you get a free pair of red stilettos, you get to get on this fancy board. Check this guy out. Ta-da! Red jackets. Look at the fancy heels. Look at the red jacket. Look at the different levels. Okay, so here's the thing is, right here is your first level. Okay, so this is 3 to 4 active team members, gets you on the board. You get your picture on here, you get a red jacket debut. The second level is for team leader. This is where you can go on target for your car. So that's 5 to 7. Future director is 8 or more. And then this one is DIQ, and I have a little DIQ pin that's going to be in here too. Okay, so get excited about getting on some of these, because you also get in our newsletter for all kinds of recognition also. So, so these boards are going to get updated today. So if you are on these boards somewhere, make sure you get me your picture, or else I'm going to pick probably one on Facebook that you don't like from 5 years ago. But I really want a picture of just you. So if there's like you and family, or you and significant other, or you and girlfriends, like I really want a picture of you, because we're celebrating you. Okay, so those are the 2 programs that we're running really closely with. Now I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about Seminar. A lot of you have been reaching out to me asking about Seminar. Okay, Seminar is like the cream of the crop at Mary Kay. Okay, you want to go to Seminar. All right, so the reason is because Seminar is in Dallas, Texas. So not only is it like a trip away, here, let me turn off my alarm clock real quick. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So for Seminar, it's in Dallas, Texas. Okay, you can bring your spouse. If you're married, bring them along. If you have a significant other, boyfriend, bring them along. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how to break down to pay for Seminar, because I think that is the biggest objection for people going. So let me just talk to you a little bit about Seminar and why it's so important. Is Seminar is legitimately where people blossom in Mary Kay. The first seminar that I went to, I was blown away. I was blown away because there are these women cheering for everybody, and it just shows you the heart of the company. You walk into our corporate headquarters in Dallas, Texas. Everyone in the whole building is downstairs giving you a standing ovation when you walk in, because they appreciate you. Without us, they would not have jobs. Okay, and we keep this, family company still thriving. So that's one huge part, is just to understand the culture of our company and the fact that they love on us so much, and you deserve it you deserve it for yourself to go and be a part of that, because you're a consultant. It doesn't matter what you've done with your business. That's where dreams are born. So you might feel like right now you just want to do this for a little bit of extra money here and there where it fits in. Honestly, Seminar will just help you understand why people take it to the next level, why people become national sales directors, what is the benefit, compare it to what you do for work now, or where you see your life 5 to 10 years from now. So it is a huge, huge driving force to be able to go there and to celebrate all of these people who worked so hard all year. We all start back at zero on July 1st. When July 1st rolls around, it doesn't matter if you were $1 million director, a top director, if you didn't do anything that year, everyone's back at zero. And so it's a whole new year to grow. And so it's such a huge celebration of where people ended that year and what they accomplished throughout the year. For us, this is going to be our biggest seminar that we go to yet, because we're a Cadillac unit. We now have 2 offspring sales directors, so we're growing a future national area. We also are going to complete the $500,000 Circle of Achievement, which is huge. We have people in here that are Red Jacket achievers that are going to be able to qualify for that Power Up for Red event. We have people that are on target for the Court of Sales. We have people on target for the National Court of Sharing. We have people on target to move up a car level. There are so many things to celebrate. And even if you're not directly part of that celebration by completing one of those things, you're a part of our unit, which is a huge celebration. And it's nice to go to those events and have people look at your name badge and be like, oh my gosh, you're in a Cadillac unit and you guys did $500,000 this year. You know, it makes you feel proud. And it's hard to feel proud when you're working for someone else every day because you don't get that kind of recognition. So here's the thing. I'm going to break down a little bit about what costs and whatnot look like for seminar. Okay. So here's the thing. We always average seminar to be about $900. Okay. 900 plus. We say lowball it around 900 because between the registration, the flight, and the hotel, that's kind of a good chunk of it. The nice thing is that there are different shuttles and you can take taxis together to get to and from the airport. So it does decrease the cost of transportation, which is great, especially with Uber and Lyft now. It makes it so easy. Let me get my little paper though, so I can go down the list of things, and I can post this paper to our Facebook group, but also I'm going to have this paper for all of you at the Manchester meeting on Friday. Okay, so hold on one second. Okay. I just wanted you guys to get like kind of a tour of our new house. Okay, so money for seminar breakdown. First of all, you have to decide if you're going. Okay, so you have to sit there right now and be like, okay, 5 years from now, does my life look exactly the way I want it to? Because for me, I haven't even been in Mary Kay 5 years, but I know that my life looks a bajillion times better than what it used to be. I mean, I own a home now. And I love my life. I am sitting here sending you guys a fun video at 10 in the morning. And I got to snuggle with my dog this morning when I woke up. I didn't feel stressed about having to like get ready for work, get out the door, beat traffic, not be excited to go to my job. So you just have to decide. And then, it doesn't mean that you have to be a sales director. It doesn't mean that you have to earn a car. What it means is, what could this give you that you might not have today, 5 years from now? Would you like to own a home? Is it worth holding 5 parties every month for the next year or two to get that huge down payment to buy a home? What would it look like for you to have a brand new car? These are all things that you deserve, and you might not think that you deserve them, but everybody deserves to have a happy, fulfilling life. And you shouldn't have to worry about if your car's going to break down on your way to work, if you're ever going to get to take a vacation. You don't need to deal with that kind of stress. We all have normal stress. The biggest thing for me is that I don't have to decide if I can be somewhere that I feel I need to be. And when my fiance passed away previously, that was a big thing for me, is that I used Mary Kay to make the choice that I felt like I need to make. And I know many of you want to have families and be stay-at-home parents, and that's a big reason as to why I do this now, because when I have kids, I want this business to be like thriving. I'm still going to work. I'm not going to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm going to be a work-from-home mom. But, I'm going to be able to be home and hear all those like first words and see all those first steps and see all those teeth fall out or whatever. So just think of what you want things to look like, and could it look different? And if it could look different, would that excite you, right? Because that kind of dream is what's born when you go to seminar. So a good example is my sales director, Brittany Gordon. She was a red jacket when she went to seminar. She'd only been in the company for maybe like a month and a half. And when she went to seminar, she went as a red jacket, came home as a DIQ. Crazy. And then 3 months later debuted as a sales director. Okay, so just get excited about what this could be for you. And now she's moving into her next career car. So she's going to be moving up into the next car. She's doing that for her daughter. Okay, so she wants the Equinox, so there's more space for her daughter who's still in a car seat. Okay, so just think about what this could give you and your family. Okay, so it doesn't have to just be about you. All right, so breakdown for seminar. You've decided that you're going. So here's the seminar breakdown. Okay, so first thing is first is registration. Registration has officially opened for everyone in the company, which means now we run the possibility of it selling out. Okay, so here's the thing is first things first. Right now you need to sell, well, right now you need $500 for your registration and flight. Those are the two time sensitive things. Okay, money for the hotel, you can work all the way up until August to make that happen. But right now you need to focus on generating the $500 for the registration and the flight. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can do that. All right. So first thing is get registered now with a credit card, someone else's credit card. You can pay them back with Sales for Your Profits within a month. I spent 24 hours and sold 20 mascaras, okay, which is close to $400, okay? So that right there already takes care of your registration, okay? So the registration is $225 unless you went to career conference. If you went to career conference, your registration is less. It's $195. Okay, so registration, that needs to be done now. Okay, next thing is registering and getting your flight by May 31st. So if you can get your registration done today, you can sell a bunch of mascaras today, get your registration, okay, and then spend from now until the end of the month generating that extra $250 for your flight. Okay. So here's the thing is our Sapphire seminar is August 3rd to the 6th. You want to be sure that you arrive on August 2nd because we start first thing in the morning on the 3rd. So you want to get there Tuesday, August 2nd, anytime. And then you want to fly out after 3 p.m. on Saturday, August 6th. Okay. So if you think about it, with a 60-40 split, you'll need to sell about $1,250 to profit $500. Okay. So $1,250, that's about doing 4 to 5 parties. So if you can get excited about doing 4 to 5 parties this month just to get that out of the way, then that's what I would focus on. And then also have the mascara sale going on the back burner and have other sales going on or other exciting things for Mother's Day selling, men, okay, they need help. Help them. They will appreciate you forever. But having those things all going so that you also are still making a profit, okay? If you hear scratching in the background, it's my dog. She wants to go outside. She can wait. Della, come here. You want to say hi to the girls? Come here. She wants to come say hi. Okay. Come here. Della Louise, come here. Oh my goodness, say hi to the girls. Oh, now she wants to go back inside. Okay. Short-lived. Okay. So that's your flight and your registration, okay? Next thing is that your hotel just needs to be done between June and June 15th, okay? The reason why they have it between June and June 15th is just because you want to have the first night. They do like a charge for the first night, which isn't a lot, but having it done before you get there, this is just breaking it down into a timeline. So then you're not just waiting until a week before you leave to pay for your hotel, okay? So we don't want to be procrastinators. So if you think of dedicating the first 2 weeks in June to getting your hotel done, you'll need to sell $500 for your hotel. Okay. So that means it's about 3 parties and bringing 2 guests to 2 events. Okay. So guests to meeting, couple parties, hotels paid for. Okay. The other expenses, which is like food, if you want to go do some different things, we do have like a area awards night. That's a sit-down dinner that we have to register for. And so the other expenses we say you would need to sell about like at most 625 for miscellaneous expenses. So it gives you an extra $300+ to play around with. And if you want to bring home like gifts for people, I always get postcards and send them out while I'm there. And then reorders. In addition to holding their appointments, you should be running sales, right? The mascara sale and promotions every now and then for your current customer base. And you want to be following up with your PCP customers. PCP is a preferred customer program. If you have people on your PCP, you want to make sure that you follow up with them after they get that catalog in mail, okay, to see what they want to get. So if you have 10 people reordering their Miracle Set skincare over the course of the next 2 months, that alone is $900 in sales. So your profit would be about $360 if you're doing the 60-40 split. If you introduce TimeWise Repair to 5 women in the next 2 months, that's $100. That's $1,000 in sales. There's not an extra zero. I didn't read it wrong. I promise. And your profit would be about $400. And if you run the mascara-thon and sell 100 mascaras, that's $1,800 in sales, and your profit would be $900. Okay. So get excited about selling the mascaras. I literally had people from like when I went to grad school, when I went to like college, I've had all kinds of people just like order a mascara from me and they're excited about it. And I'm excited about it because I'm also donating to the nonprofit animal shelter that I love to work with. So those are different ways to be able to pay for seminar. Okay. So here's a breakdown of what you want to expect for expenses. Your registration is $225 unless you went to career conference. Your flight is going to be around $300. Your hotel is going to be around $200. Our area awards night is going to be $55, which is cheaper than last year. It was $85 last year. Transportation, shuttles, taxi, $60. That's kind of highballing. Food, about $100, unless you want to go to some fancy places that I would bring a little bit more, and then just miscellaneous if you want to get gifts for people or anything like that. So that's what it looks like for one person. Okay. If you're bringing a significant other, then, you'll want to do a little bit more. However, this is all a tax deduction. Okay. Use your business to pay for it, deduct it off on your taxes, go plant a dream in your heart and come back and get excited to work this whole next 2017 seminar year to make it happen. Okay. Our goal, we have a huge goal for 2017, and that's to become a national area. So, and we have 2 directors right now. I need another 18. So, but it's going to happen. And I know that because I know what's possible in this company. And the only reason why I know that is because I went to seminar. And I see it every single year. People come out of the woodwork that did nothing the year before, that are debuting as nationals, going on top director trips, being the queen of the court of sharing, like the queen, number 1. So just get excited. I'm excited.